Hi, John Walker for Lacad TV, and I promised you the first flight of the drone version. Yes, this is my first flight, so here we go, up, and away. So here I'll tell you what I learned, what I did good, what I did bad. Now, when I first went up, like many of the people I have talked to who have drones, I kept the drone within my sight. Now, this drone will fly much further. But one thing you notice I did, in working the joystick, I didn't have perfect control over the joystick. So that's why you get some of that jerky. I'll tell you like this. The joystick is like a gas pedal. If you push it to the floor or push it right or left, it's going to move quickly. If you just move it a little, it will move slower. I also experiment with some of the options, like you just saw the panoramic view of our little house area. Now, this is just our neighborhood. We're a condominium neighborhood. Now you're looking downtown at one of the higher buildings in the town center. And I did a lot of shooting, experimenting with the zoom. There are several zoom stages for the camera as well as the video. The video actually has 4 zoom stages. Here I am in the picture. I flew it down looking right at me. I did some low shots looking at garage, looking at the house, as well as some higher shots as well, moving up. Now, what you quickly learn with a drone, there's different things you can do. For example, you can shoot as it moves, and so that gives you a different view, the view of the drone moving up, down, or sideways, or multiple directions. You could be moving up and forward and sideways all at the same time. But that's going to take me a little time to develop those skills. As they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and you're probably not going to learn to do everything you want to do with your drone in one day. But here I was just practicing in the neighborhood and then practicing far shots, seeing what it looks like far. The horizon is what you're looking at here. Also the road. Now, to me, the really exciting thing will be when I get to filming more of our ocean front, our sunrises, and our beaches. But before that, I'm going to still do some more just practice zooming or practice droning. So here you see a little better practice recording as it descended. And you can do this, and then once again, I got a little jerky on the right to left, turning it. Should have turned it very slow so that you don't get the jerkiness. Now, sometimes you might want to do the jerkiness to bring a slide to an end. Perhaps you say, okay, I want to end this footage, so I'm going to do a hard jerk, and it makes an ending, and then I can start with something new. But I like more the smooth flow, which I got some time to do to learn to practice. And so here's some more views looking far out our area. You can't see the ocean front, of course, from here. But interesting, this drone can receive about 3 to 5 miles. That's the drone receiving back to the control unit. So you can actually fly it quite a ways out of sight. If you think 3 miles, typically you can see, if you're on a flat surface, you could see easily a mile, 2, 3. Actually, you can see all the way up, really. If you're at the ocean front, you're almost looking out 20 miles to the horizon. But you would never see the drone that far. It's so small, you can imagine a bird flying out of your view. And coming up, I have some of my first ocean front shots down at one of our beach fronts, Sandbridge Beach, and that's what I'll be showing you next. Well, just sit back, enjoy the view, enjoy what it looks like droning. And remember, I'm new. I'm like a drone virgin. So this is for my first time flying it. So don't expect nothing special. It should just get better and better as I go along and use it more and more. And happily, first time out, didn't crash it. And that's what you really hope. The nice thing, truly what I said in my first video about this drone, is that it doesn't fly away from you. Because it has GPS, it has the home point. You can set the home point, it will not fly away from you. You can also set the home point height, meaning when you're flying, if you know, for example, in our locality, trees are typically 80 to 100 feet. So if you set the drone for like, let's say 150 feet, you're not going to run into any objects most likely. Now I say most likely because beware, there are some cellular towers that might be 200 feet. So you might even want to go up to 175, and you know some of those high power lines are taller than tree level too. So you have to be careful about this. This drone does not have an avoidance system. Only from the bottom does it avoid. So flying forward, flying backward, you're going to have to fly visually using the controller and your cell phone if you fly out of view. So typically if I was to fly this out of view in the beginning, I'd probably have to be somewhere down at the ocean front, the beach, where there's little buildings, nothing around. So if I fly it out over the ocean, I can fly it back to me as well and not be worried about losing it. Certainly, there are also other things I want to learn to do with the drone. I'd like to be able to use it for house inspections, maybe do some real estate droning where I'm taking pictures and being paid, actually. If I could pay for this drone by taking real estate shots, well, that would just be great. Or scenic shots of neighborhoods, that would be great too. And it will allow the drone to pay for itself, and also I could earn some money in the process. Well, here we're coming up on some other areas a little farther away. Once again, looking all the way downtown. Well, that's it. I really want to thank you. If you watch this video to the end, please like and subscribe to the channel, Love God TV. Thank you, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.